Hi, my name is Scott Bernstein. I'm CEO of Child Recovery International, a private sector intelligence agency that deals directly with the location and recovery of missing and exploited children. My sole focus is eliminating the uncertainties and risks associated with public sector investigations. Our abilities are unparalleled in this genre as we establish investigative methodologies that are creative and original. At CRI, we take each given assignment personally, which makes our efforts even more dynamic. Our climate of operations cover parental abductions, runaways, kidnap and ransom, throwaways, cults, gangs, and most importantly, human trafficking and the sex trades. Human trafficking is the largest billion-dollar operation next to and comparable to the porn industry. We live and breathe it every day. Every 8 seconds, a child goes missing. A most staggering statistic. My agency has been and will continue to be the largest harvester in the recovery of missing children. We're up against a war against a world of inhumanity that the eyes of the world have yet to see or fathom. Only a few has yet to fully see the horrors associated with the corridors of this insanity. It pulls at the very thread of evil, but in fact it surpasses anything this investigator has witnessed before. Innocent children are snatched off our streets by predators whose sole focus is to sell inhumanity or humanity for profit, even for children as young as 4 years old. When I catch a case from a client that are blind and confused, yet hopeful, as they have no clue what lays before them, my job begins to get them relaxed and focused. There is a system I employ to every given assignment. This is where it begins. To understand the nature of a missing persons case assignment is to understand the personal traits of the victim first. It begins with the pedigree, and then the geography, and then the demographics. I give my client a standardized worksheet to fill out to begin my profiling and to ask for certain documents to go along with that and photographs. There's certain other things that I ask for, certain court documents, if anything's been in the news, articles, if there's any kind of links as to anything that might have been of a high profile assignment, such as TV or anything that goes along with that. This occurs before any tracking begins. There are several keys to any given successful mission, and one is never to rush into any field work. This is going to be problematic to any given assignment if done properly. A successful operation sometimes can be accomplished right in the office environment with good skip tracing and pretext art form. Examination of facts and taking out the trash. Preparation is always a must. A good tracker must be a good profile and must possess excellent instincts. A tracker must possess the ability to examine human behavior of all ages. That of the child of all ages and that of the adult. Depends who you're tracking. Goes and cuts both ways. Most importantly, the predator. Understanding the psyche and the criminal mindset of the predator is key. I've been tracking criminals most of my adult life. I've been doing this for 4 decades. Tracking criminals of all manifestations, the ability to find them in a short time is instrumental. Once you correctly profile the target you are pursuing, I have the innate ability to think like them and know their habits, vices, hangouts, etc. You must know how to think like them. Know and live and breathe like them. That is the excellent ability to be a great tracker. You must know how to think like them, understand them, and outwit your target or person of interest, which is integral to any given assignment. Learn their associate family members and tap into the resources will lead you right to their hiding spots. Every person on the run, on the lam, has secrets. We used to call that in the bounty hunter industry is finding the Judas. This is not much different. The key to them is finding the Judas, the person that knows about it. Everybody on the run, any criminal, has a Judas. Nobody can do it on their own. They have somebody they trust. And finding that person of trust is also a key in tying them out to any given assignment. Someone has to have that person on the run, or the person on the lam, the person of them who is communicating with the outside world. Okay? They have an avenue of obtaining money. They have to have that. Okay? Or getting someone to communicating while they're getting around. My job is to attain that vital information and trapping them by attaining that information. Finding them will give me the trail to find that missing child, which is in this genre. Also, it does not hurt to have size and power. Not just the intellect, but to have the size. My style of martial arts form is Krav Maga. I learned and started when I was a child with a style of Taekwondo, developing a 6th-degree black belt. Now, in my older years, I don't like to fight. Fighting is not the right way. Submission is the right way. Open hand is my style of fighting. I do not like using weapons. These are my weapons. With these two hands, I can disable an opponent in about 1 second. I can take away any given weapon, knife or gun, in 1 second. The person with the weapons are the person who's going to get hurt. If you use a gun, the gun can be used against you. You use a knife can be used against you. I have the ability to disarm somebody within 1 second. So these are my greatest weapons. If you can hand yourself in the most dangerous of situations and circumstances, and the pain is on the way, you will not get very far. Never back down. Sometimes criminals understand one thing. Intimidation. They use it on you, use it on them. Once you engage a target, for me, the target will go down. Always keep in mind that the ability to protect the victim is of utmost importance of all time. Never back down and keep focused. You have a mission to complete. Certain negotiations, however, are effective if you're quick with your tongue, but even quicker if you're quick with your hands or feet. Always remember the safety of the victim at all times. That is your mission statement. And at all times, complete your mission statements at all times. And remember, think. Preparedness is key to every given mission statement. Never, ever take that away. I am an advocate for the missing. And my job, which has been my job for 4 decades now, is to always remember that the child is out there and wants to be found. Never ever give up on the child. I take every mission seriously and will do everything in my empowerment to hasten every given case assignment. I work diligently each and every day. I do not work on an hourly, I work on what's called a per diem, which means I will work morning, noon, afternoon, and evening until I complete my mission statement. I will never give up on any child. I complete my assignments, whether good or bad. Reuniting a child with a parent is my only mission statement in life. And putting away the bad guys is my final statement. And I do not stop there. I want to make sure that I bring the child back to the proper environment, which means as well that if the parent is responsible for the child leaving the home, then I deal with that as well. I hope to work with you soon.